Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire, where we are playing the silent once again, and we got fucked in the last episode. It's so bad I didn't even show. The only damage card we got in the deck was, of course, a was literally Bouncing Flask, and the boss they gave us, of course, because our only damage output was Bouncing Flask, was none other than the boss slime, who spits, so the poison gets taken off. So literally the only boss that can beat us with, or can beat the poison strat, boss slime, we got, because we had the poison strat. And as I said in previous episodes, the game is definitely 100% rigged. I'm pretty sure about that, to give you the boss that counters your current build. So that super sucks, but that's how it is. Lose 7 HP, and I mean, we can't get, can we get to elite? We can possibly get to an elite, so I'm actually going to go for Mao's Lament. I know Mao's Lament's like it's like a risk, because it's a kind of, it does a lot early, but then it counters you late game, because it's a relic that does nothing. I'm going to choose to keep Wallet Plans here and go to the shop immediately. Shop, you will probably not have anything I want, so let's go for Bouncing Flask again. Although membership card would have been so good. I think we go Bouncing Flask again here, because nothing else is really amazing. Do we still have money left? We do still have money left. The Vis Rate's interesting, but I don't think it's what we want, and we literally can't buy anything else except for Vis Rate. So let's continue. Please don't be a monster. Please don't be a monster. It's not a monster, so we have a chance. We have a chance to do some HP, do some HP. We've got a relic. That is okay. Whenever we get to boss, we heal up. So that's actually nice. It's going to give us the possibility. Oh, it was it. Of course it was an enemy game. Of course it was an enemy. You just couldn't let me fight the elite for free. That would be asking too much. So probably leg sweep is good. It's not great, but leg sweep is probably best. So the question mark of the monster before the elite, because we're going to fight an elite anyway. I think we want to probably question mark before the elite, because, okay, we shouldn't have question mark before the elite. We of course had zero way to know. There was actually no way to know, and the reason I went for the question mark was because if this wasn't a monster, we could have got to the elite without having to actually, or having a 1 HP monster. Of course we didn't get that, because that would be too easy, and let's be honest, the game is never going to allow me to have something too easy. We're going to drink the regen potion straight up. Straight up. I want to heal up, because we're going to take a lot of damage here. So I'll definitely leg sweep if it comes up, because leg sweep is going to do more for us. Does power make you gain shit, dude? No, okay, sweet. I guess we're just attacking with everything, because we actually got 0 defend cards. We're going to be able to leg sweep and attack next turn, so that's actually pretty good. He's going to we're going to be vulnerable, and he's going to be buffed once, so we're going to take a lot of damage. But it's only 9. It's actually not that bad. If we neutralize him, it's 6, and we attack him, and if we leg sweep him, he'll gain some. So it's actually great. That's actually not bad at all. I'll choose, actually, I'll choose to reclaim and defend. It doesn't like cost me anything to retain cards, so I should just always retain. We've had this conversation before, we already know it works like that. So we're vulnerable again, that's why I did so little. Okay. Bouncing Flask will do 3 poison, so 3 times 3 is 9, 9 plus 6 is 15, plus 6 is 22. He will not die to it. Are you serious right now, game? Are you actually serious right now? Yeah, he actually will not die, he'll be on 1 HP. 2 HP, he'll be on 2 HP, so I can't count, but we all knew that. I'm going to keep the strike, so we end the fight next turn guarantees. We're going to take 20, it's okay. It sucks, but it's okay. I'm going to choose to not kill him with the strike and just end my turn with the poison to it, so we can get 1 more heal out of our regeneration potion. Just to get as much out of it as possible. He is definitely dead, but we're 1 damage short, guys. Can you believe it? 1 damage short of actually killing him without taking much damage. Snake Skull is good, since we do have the Bouncing Flask. I'm going to upgrade Bouncing Flask here. Upgrade Bouncing Flask would have meant we could have probably beat that boss up to 8 damage. Do I want to fight this elite, or do I want to fight that elite? Probably want to fight that elite, because after a bonfire, but I'm doing okay, and if I die now, it's early. Okay, so that was exactly what I was hoping we wouldn't get, and we got it, but I think the chances were pretty high, so it's fine. I'm going to choose to neutralize here, and this is going to be weird. I'm going to choose to leg sweep here, and that's all simply to just get rid of some of their negative debuffs, so I can use Bouncing Flask and it can actually land on some enemies. We didn't take damage, but we're going to get a shit ton of wound cards added to our deck. Bouncing Flask, of course, now does 4 damage on 4 bounces. So 4 times 4 is, of course, 16 poison. We literally didn't get Bouncing Flask. Are you serious? Wow, game. You're being so kind, so absolutely generous. So that sucks, but it happens, I guess. I'm gonna tank a lot of damage here. It's okay. This is an elite fight. This was the elite fight I didn't want. I wanted the Lagavulin. I wanted the Lagavulin, but do you think the game's giving me a Lagavulin? Think again, baby. Think again. Yeah, that's fine. And okay, so it literally all landed on the guy who was not going to attack, or the guy that we got low. So that sucks. But I guess, you know, it's oh fuck, this must stop happening. They need to change that. That if you misclick like that, you don't lose the thing. Because I lost the entire fucking thing there. That sucks. We might still die on this fight. Actually, we could actually easily still die on this fight, especially if we get stuff like this. Are you serious right now, game? So we could actually still die on this fight. So we need to be very careful. Bouncing Flask came up too late was the first problem. We got it all the way at the end of the deck. Literally last card drawn from our deck, which is why we got in trouble. And then of course we couldn't kill anybody, which was of course another problem. We just didn't kill no one. No one died. And once again, no one's gonna die. So we aren't killing anyone. The problem is we're actually just not killing any of these sentries. Because Silent has a hard time killing sentries, as you all know. So I'm gonna get Bouncing Flask now, but it's kind of a little bit, it's one of those situations where it's too little too late. You know what I'm saying? We could still die here very easily. 2 attacks and we did. So yeah, and they actually all attack. So we might just straight up die here. So we're gonna go for a strike here to make sure we don't take damage. Weaken that guy to make sure we take slightly less damage. So we are in a very bad place. Where's this Bouncing Flask? We didn't use it twice. Why did it recycle through our deck? We used it one time. I'm very confused. We should have got a Bouncing Flask at some point. I didn't discard cards as far as I can tell. Okay, so now they're attacking, so that's very good. But we only got Daze cards, so that's very bad, of course. So he's probably much dead next turn, and then Bouncing Flask will probably take him down. So we're going to survive this, but we've got a long way to go before we get that bonfire. So this could get really, really scary. So he's dead, so we shouldn't focus anything on him and go straight for this guy in the back. As long as we can 8 block every turn, we should be fine. And by keeping the cards that give us block, we'll be in a good position. So he's already dead, so we don't need to worry about him too much. We can just, oh, I should have blocked. I didn't block properly. That's my bad. So we're going to take 3 damage here again. We're going to be on 10 HP. Very risky situation we're in. Pontigov's going to heal us so much when we get to the boss though. So we just have to make it there. So only 1 attack again. Daze cards aren't getting... yeah, thank you. Exhausted. I was just going to say, what the fuck? Okay, can we just kill this man please? Thank you. This was the longest unnecessary fight because Snecko Skull didn't proc for some reason. Oh, not Snecko Skull didn't proc, but like Bouncing Flask didn't make it to us in 1 turn, I think. I don't know what happened. We just only got it once instead of 3 times. We got it twice in the time frame where we should have got 3. Probably want to get prepared here so we can get to that fucking Bouncing Flask since our entire strat revolves around that Peace Pipe. Now remove cards from the deck. That's okay, but not great. Oh my god, really? So we're actually going to die because we got the 1 fight that kills us. Are you guys serious right now? Okay, so we can take out 1. I'm gonna have to survive it here. So we got extremely unlucky because the 3 gremlins were the only stuff that could kill me pretty much. Exactly 3 gremlins were the only thing that can kill me. So we might just go game over here, and there's not really much we can do about it. Unless we kill like all of them, which we can't because we only kill this one and then this one. And we can block 1, so we're gonna be on 1 HP. So this fight is very difficult for us right now. We're on 1 HP. We weakened, so we can't even kill the gremlin. That's the problem. So let's leg sweep this man, I guess. Go well laid plans. Go prepared. I didn't want leg sweep the second time, but it's okay. End turn. We can keep leg sweep, I guess. It gives us a shit ton of block. Are we gonna survive on 1 HP and make it to the next section? Who knows? As long as we never attack this man, we have a tiny chance. But if this guy doesn't die, the problem... does this count as... The thing is, I don't know. Are we dead if we... Are we dead if we don't? So we neutralize him. It doesn't matter. So we literally have to... We have to block. We actually don't have a choice. We actually don't have a choice. Insane. Keep the bouncing... Keep the defend. Like, as long as we can defend once, we could maybe draw this out long enough. I don't know. We need to kill this man. We might need to use the strength potion to do it. Because we're literally on 1 HP. So this is like extremely unfortunate. situation we're finding ourselves in right now. Maybe 8 blocks, so I will live. Choose this card, end turn, keep this card. So we'll kill him next turn, and then we're gonna kill him. Like we're gonna have to bouncing flask him and then block forever. That's the only way we win this, pretty much. And we need to always have a defend card in hand, so we must always retain a defend card. Very important. So we can just use this here. Use that. Hopefully this doesn't buff him. It doesn't, and then defend. End turn. Keep backflip. So we somehow pulled this out. I don't know how, but we did, and that's all that matters. I'm very happy. But we on 1 HP. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We are on 1 HP, so things are looking bad. We have like a strat that could win the game for us, no doubt. I'm not gonna lie to you. We could win still, but it's gonna be very hard. It's gonna be very, very hard for us. We are going poison, which is fine except for the time lob. I'll take a chance for normality. We got normality. It's okay. I don't mind. Louses are bad. We do have some HP. We're gonna get 6 blocks every time, so we might want to just not block too much. Okay, so that's doing 8. So probably strike you, and then you're just kind of gonna die soon. So the reason we didn't block this because we're gonna get oil carcass. We're gonna take 5 damage here, but that's okay. 1 is dead. Like 2 are dead. Like we already killed 2 of these louses, so 5 incoming damage. He's gonna make us frail, I guess, or weaken. My bad. That was frail. It doesn't matter though, because we can probably just go leg sweep and then go neutralize, and those 2 are dead while they're plans and defend just for the fun of it, and end our turn. We can choose. We can keep prepared. So we're making this on the skin of our teeth. We're gonna get to heal 25 HP when we get to the boss. So remember, we don't have 17 HP. We have 17 plus HP right now. So as long as we can get to a boss with alive, we stand a chance. Probably another prepared is good. Okay, come on, baby. Don't be a fight. Don't be a fight. Of course, it's a fight game. It had to be a fight. So 13 incoming damage. We can't take 13 incoming damage. So we're going to go for the Snecko, and then we're going to go for dexterity potion, and then we're going to go for a backflip. Hope for neutralize. We got prepared. Hope for neutralize. We got noxious fumes. Choose to discard that, and that's fine. We didn't get retain, which will give us stuff. We didn't get noxious fumes. We didn't get neutralize. Would have helped us. There's so many cards that could have saved us there, and we just didn't get any of them. So that's unfortunate, but I'm going to lose leg sweep here and end the turn, and we won't take any more damage. I'm going to choose to keep the survivor card just because it gives us some form of block. The reason we just delaying now is because he's already dead. All we need to do is wait for the poison to kill him. So he's dead. Another fight 1. I'll neutralize him for fun, and I'll strike him just to kill him with attacks instead of bringing poison to it, because fuck him. So the Snecko Skull's working boss setup could work so good. If we set up the bouncing flask for the next turn, bouncing flask becomes free. So we're going to be on pretty much almost full HP when we take on this boss. Please don't be slime. Please don't be slime. Of course it's slime game. Why would it not be slime? Let's be honest with each other. So we can only play 3 cards. We can only play 3 cards. So let's go set up on noxious fumes. Let's go wallet plans, and let's go defend. I think that's the play, because we can only play 3 cards, and let's choose to retain the strike card. We can only play 3 cards anyway, so we might as well have got like that. That was the best play we could have got. Okay, so he's gonna buff himself now, so we're gonna get to noxious fumes for free, bouncing flaws. And now let's slowly cycle through as much of the decks as we can. Probably the wrong play to get rid of the strike. We should have probably just hit with the strike there, but that's okay. I don't think there's any way we get to the damage we need. Oh, that's huge. Leg sweep was absolutely critical for us. That's exactly what we needed at that exact point. So we're gonna get hit now, but luckily we won't die, and that's all that matters. So we could get bouncing flask somehow, maybe a very lucky backflip in the next turn. That would be amazing for us. Just taking turn. Let's go forward and pray. We didn't. We got set up though, so we could probably. I think we actually just want to attack here as much as possible. In all honesty, try and get him as low as possible. I'm actually going to use the drink potion to do that even better, and I'm going to set up the survivor. So we're only going to take 1 here. I'm actually okay with that. And he's going to split, so we're not going to take actually anything here, so that's fine. It's going to be 259 HP slimes, which is better than 269 HP slimes, what we dealt with last time. Of course you're attacking first turn, dude. I get it. I knew you were going to do that, so I'm not even surprised. I'm going to choose to attack, and then I'm going to choose to defend, and survivor. Look, setup has its place. If we can get a setup bouncing flask, we're in a good place. So Snake Skull will do its thing, I'm hoping, as well as... Oh, that's actually fine. We just got, I guess... That's actually perfect. And let's go prepared, give it a normality. And we just end our turn, I guess. And let's retain the leg sweep because it's really good for us. Gives us a good amount of block, which we might need. And these guys are going to pretty much split in the next turn. So we can get a lot of damage done, or a lot of poison done. That'll be good for us. Snake Skull and Noxious Fumes, do your thing. Sweet. So we got this guy splitting definitely, this guy splitting definitely. So what we want to do is we want to just kind of kill, well, not kill, but do as much damage. So I'm actually going to go for Bouncing Flask play. I think it has the highest chance. Wow, that's unlucky. I mean, do we just kill him though? Yeah, he's just going to die now, which is good. We're going to take... Oh no, but he's splitting, so it doesn't matter. Choose a card, discard, discard the strike, end our turn. Keep the leg sweep. So he's going to split, and he's dead, so that's fine. And we're not going to have to deal with multiple forms of the first slime. So that actually worked out pretty well. That worked out pretty well. Now I'm a little bit more excited about this deck and what we're dealing with. We want to, of course, at some point start getting rid of defense. Very important. And start focusing a little bit more on having some better block cards. So like get rid of all the basic defense, get ourselves some more backflips, some more cards that just give us more value for money. And at the moment what we have is not really giving us that value for money. I'm going to choose to set up the survivor card here, and I'm going to choose to strike this guy again. I'm just going to block once and we'll take no damage. We will take 2 damage. I miscalculated. I didn't see we were frail still. It's okay. I don't mind if I'm frail. It's alright. Noxious Fumes will kill them both eventually, so we don't really have to worry. I'd prefer them both to die now though. Will Bouncing Flask do it for me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Bouncing Flask actually hit exactly how we needed it to. Let's just end the turn. And that's the boss time taken care of. Way better than last round. That's the exact same run last round. We just didn't have the Snake Skull. That's it. Oh, of course Adrenaline. I haven't seen Adrenaline in so long I was starting to think they removed it from the game. Apparently Sozu is the most OP stuff. We already have a curse on our deck, so I'd prefer not to take the curse boss. Specimen's idea, but I think I'm going to go for Sozu. We're losing the strength and weak potion, but I'm going to go for it. I've heard Sozu is like with one of the best relics in the game. I don't know about that. I will see how it goes, I guess. How about this question mark route all the way through? I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for the full question mark route. Let's do it. Chosen's fine. Give me Bouncing Flask from opening hand. You didn't, but you gave me prepared, so it gives me a chance to get rid of that. Okay, you gave me backflip, so it gives me a chance to get Bouncing Flask now. It gives me Adrenaline, it gives me a chance to get Bouncing Flask now. You literally cycle through more than half my deck, and you mother effers didn't give me Bouncing Flask even one time. That is some bullshit, okay? Or retain card. You gave me nothing good. Are you serious right now? Not Noxious Fumes, not setup, not fucking Bouncing Flask. Not retain. You literally gave me no cards that do something for myself. Not one. You fuckers. That is some bullshit. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna get a trillion daze cards on our deck, because this deck of ours, of course, was built around dazing, and that's very bad. We are vulnerable, which is even more bad. But we do have a free Bouncing Flask, so we're gonna use the free Bouncing Flask. We're gonna use a strike, and we're gonna end our turn. And we're gonna end our turn. Sweet. And we're gonna choose to retain the defend card. Although I think about it, with Orichalcum, we just don't want any defend cards, because we can never defend for more than Orichalcum is going to heal us. He buffed, please don't attack. He is attacking, so it's 19 incoming damage. I would, of course, not want to take 19 incoming damage. I'm going to look for a block card. I'm going to get rid of the daze cards, because we can actually just play everything here, and then we probably can take slightly less damage. Just 4 damage instead of... I don't want to take the dazed card, of course. Take 4 damage instead of taking like 9 damage, and that's big. That's big, because he's pretty much dead to poison in 2 turns anyway. More like 3 turns. I guess we can neutralize him now, which is huge. Let's go for leg sweep. We could also set up leg sweep for the future, which could be good. Go for a defense, so we take 0 damage, and then I guess we could go for like a repair. Get rid of that, and then just end our turn, and we get rid of 1 less daze card in our deck, I guess. He's pretty much, as I said, dead next turn. We just have to get to next turn. So that's not too bad. 9 lost HP on the first turn, because we got the most unlucky opening hand I think I've ever seen in my entire gaming life. Like, after cycling through almost half our deck to not get one of the cards in our deck that make our deck work. pretty frustrating. Underhanded strike is okay. Flying knees, okay. I don't want any of these cards though. The thing is, we're already struggling to get the cards. I'm just gonna say no. I don't want any of these. Let's just skip all rewards. Fuck it. Let's skip all rewards and see how it goes, guys. Fuck it. Remove all strikes and get that, but lose 30% of our max HP bar. We'll go down to what? 30% of 70 is 23. So we go to 57 HP. We're going 57 max HP. That's too scary for me. We do heal too, but that's too scary. I'm just gonna say no, thank you, and go on. I hate that question mark. It's almost never worth. It's no. I take it back. It's literally never worth it. Wham! Her gloves. Do I lose HP? No. Thank God. I would have been so pissed off. So 2 fucking question marks, and they're both actually fucking horrible. Of course, I'm gonna bet on the bloody owner. Let's go. I lost. Fuck. Okay. Oh well. You gamble and you lose sometimes, and you gamble and you win sometimes. That's just life. You need to accept this. We're gonna get rid of normality here. We're gonna go for backflip. We got bouncing floss. That's good. We're gonna use bouncing floss actually, because I want to get that done as soon as possible. We're gonna use prepared. We're gonna get rid of one of the block cards. We're gonna go for a setup on a block card, and we're gonna go for a block card. And we're gonna end our turn. So we have a free block coming next turn, which is good. And poison's gonna kill the guy eventually for us anyway. So. We need bouncing floss and opening hand. It's almost like 100% critical to our entire game plan to get the bouncing floss and opening hand. If we don't get an opening hand, it becomes a lot harder for us to win Noxious Fumes. Of course, the earlier we can get it, the better. Gambling chip could be good here, or calculated gamble, the card could be good here. Either of those will be good. If we don't get any of them though, it is also fine. I'm going to draw cards here just for more block. We did get more block. I'm going to choose to immediately block. Choose to block. I'm going to choose to attack twice. Not that I even broke through armor somehow. I don't know, but it's fine. I guess neutralized the 2 damage. Actually forgot about that. So we're taking no damage on this fight at all, and he should be dead in like 2 turns. So as long as we can outblock his damage, which of course we can, because we have a pretty good block system going, he pretty much will die. I'm going to keep survive for next turn just for more block. He's definitely dead next turn. We just have to end the turn. He's already dead. Okay, so he's already dead, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Just end turn and the game's over. I don't care. So we'd like to get rid of morality as soon as possible. Morality is probably one of the worst curses in the game, but I think it was worth it for the Orichalcum. Poison Slam for shit. Deal 6 to each skill. I have a lot of skills in hand, so I'm gonna go for that. It's an interesting play. It's not the play you would usually do, but it's the play I'm gonna choose to do. I'm gonna upgrade Adrenaline, of course. As you all know, Adrenaline probably one of my favorite things in the game. Toxic Egg's good. Let's upgrade Setup. It makes Setup free and allows us to actually plan for future games. I'm gonna choose to upgrade Noxious Fumes here though. I think 3 poison with Snake Skull is worth just a little bit more. I'm gonna skip this elite and go for the shop instead. That's an interesting choice. Like, oh, I wish we had got rid of our strikes now. I really want to remove that, but before we do, we want Catalyst 100%, and then we want to remove a card. We want to remove the morality card. And if we have money left already, which we don't, we would have bought one, but we don't have the money left for it. Blind is okay. Don't get me wrong. Blind is really okay. It's not a bad card, and it's something we can maybe play around. But I'm going to choose to ignore it just because I don't want to make the deck any larger than it currently is. And I don't think it's necessary. I'm gonna say thank you, but no thank you. After this fight, oh, Snicker, I need Bouncy Floss opening and we fucked. We got Flechettes. Flechettes does 4 times 6. So let's neutralize. Let's strike. I think you Flechettes because it does the most damage. I'm then going to use Backflip. Now, if we get Bouncing Floss or Backflip, I'm going to be so annoyed. We got Setup. Setup is going to allow us to make Leg Sweep free. I'm not sure if that. I'm pretty sure it's going to have to carry over. It's going to have to be free. I'm pretty sure Setup trumps Sneko Confusion, but if it doesn't, we'll see. And now if it doesn't, there we go. I was going to say if it doesn't, I will send in a little bit of a, I wouldn't say an error report, but I'll definitely send a report saying, listen here, I don't agree with that at all, game designer people. I think that the Setup should overpower the other cards. We're going to use a strike and a defense. So that wasn't too bad. We're not taking any damage. We got our poison on, and we can kind of just wait as long as we can draw enough block that doesn't fuck us with random costs. We find actually Catalyst might end this for us, I think. Let's see if we strike here and we Catalyst here, and we go Wildlife Plans. We go defend. We're going to take 0 damage, and he's pretty much guaranteed dead next turn. So that is probably the absolute best Neko fight we've ever got. Lots of lucky RNG, I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to say we didn't. We got some good RNG there. Also, Noxious Fumes, can you please stop being the last card to show up every fucking round? Just asking. Maybe be the first card to show up, since you kind of a scaling type waterfall effect card. I'm just saying. Probably just want prepared here, but honestly we just might not. How much prepared do we currently have? You know, we already have 2 prepared. I think 2 prepared is kind of where one should draw the line. Maybe having a 3rd prepared is good because it will allow us to draw through, but we're losing a card every time we play a prepared. So I'm actually going to say 2 prepared. That's where I draw the line. On full HP, I want to fight this elite, so let's go for it. Shit, it was the elite I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be, but I guess that's why you shouldn't hope. And of course going to start off with Adrenaline Plus here. It's the right play. Noxious Fumes here definitely. We want to kill the fat bastard first, but we can't. I'm gonna use prepared. We got a strike, so we still can't kill fat bastard. It's not a possibility, but maybe, just maybe, we can take out the shield, bro. And that way we don't really have to worry too much about how much damage. We're going to use Survivor here, give it a Catalyst, and then end our turn. So we have Noxious Fumes going, which means the Protect Bro is pretty much dead. We actually don't have to worry about this Gremlin too much. We just want to kill the Gremlins off simply so that we can... we just want to kill the Gremlins off so we can get as much poison damage onto this man in the back. So this is bad for Bouncing Flask territory, but I'm going to choose to maybe do it. I'm going to get rid of one of these. I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to use Bouncing Flask. That sucks. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's okay. Defend, and we can strike the Gremlin for fun. Whatever. We're going to take a lot of damage here. We fought in elite full well knowing that this could happen, so I'm fine with it. But at the same time, I'm also not fine with it. Okay, so we need our Noxious Fumes to really start stacking right now. We really need that to start stacking that up. So I'm going to use Backflip as the first play here. I'm going to use Flechettes. You are dead to poison, so I'm just going to Flechettes that man. We do want to try and let's set up the defend for next turn and we'll strike here. We do want to try and not take as much damage as possible. We're going to take some damage, but we're going to try and take as minimum damage as possible. So he buffed and there was no one there, so that worked out great for us. Flechettes is okay here, so I'm going to use it, but it wasn't amazing. It was just okay. So poison's still growing on him. We're taking no damage. He's going to summon a bunch of creatures now. That's fine. We have a 0 costing defense, so we're going to definitely have at least 1 defense for the next round. Catalyst will not kill him, but it'll get him pretty close. Bouncing Flask on the other hand could just do it. So let's go for it. No. Yes. No. 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 Okay, so that guy's dead. And that guy's poisoned. So I think what you want to do is probably prepared here. Let's get this. And we can actually go set up on the leg sweep. Go for defend, then go for survivor. And I think that's actually the right play. He's dead. He's approaching dead. And if we get 1 strike and catalyst on our next hand, we win. We're definitely getting leg sweep, so we're probably taking no damage next turn because we can weaken him as well as get a ton of armor. But with catalyst, as I said, 1 attack and catalyst, and this man is definitely dead. So end the turn. That's it. Just end the turn. So that was not too bad. Not too bad. I think we did okay. We won like 57. We won our 48. So we took like 11. It's like 9 or 11. It was either 9 or 11 damage. I don't know. Weren't we on 74? I apologize. We were actually. I do not want calipers. Start your turn. Lose footing block rather than all the block. I do not want calipers. Calipers sucks. Endless Agony is okay. Wraith Form's okay. But I'm going to say none of these. Thank you. I used to take Flying Knee a lot, but I've come to the conclusion I don't like it. So we need Noxious Fumes in the opening hand. We didn't get it. I'm going to start with Adrenaline and pray for Noxious Fumes. We got Bouncing Flask though, so that's good. I'm going to use it. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's okay. It's not the greatest. Wildlife Plains is also okay. It's also not the greatest. We should probably have used Flechettes first before we used any of the skills in our deck. So a little bit of a scary situation we're in right now. We should have probably kept Survivor there. That's my bad. But I didn't even know we could actually, so that's kind of not my bad. I don't know. Really need Noxious Fumes there so we can start stacking that early poison, because these people are going to hit a lot and they're going to hit very hard. So we're going to use Noxious Fumes here. We're going to neutralize this man over here. We have 0 block cards, which is just a little bit funny actually, but that's just how it is. So we're going to tank 12 damage here and nothing we do. The reason made Catalyst wait a turn, so I was hoping for Noxious Fumes to get a little bit of poison stacks before we use Catalyst. So I could maybe one-shot one of the guys more easily is the word I'm trying to use. Let's go for getting rid of that. Go for this. Gives me strike. So you want tank. It's not really good. Let's go for this. So you're weak. So now we're taking no damage. Then I think you go for like a strike and a... I think that's it. You just end your turn there. You're going to tank Catalyst. Catalyst is free, remember. So we can always make Catalyst free and just retain it. That could be a way to look at beating the Time Lord. We're obviously going to fight the Time Lord here because we have a deck that Time Lord's going to destroy. And as you all know, the game shall never allow you. So we double that up, he's dead. So that's one guy taken care of, right? And now we just need to take care of this man. So let's go back flip. Neutralize, strike, strike, and defend. We defended there because the Oikakum was going to proc because we already have 5 defense. So from the draw of the cards, so that's why I defended there. Bump, 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 bump. 11 incoming damage, but Flechette will do some damage to you, and that's it. So Flechette is not bad. We might want to consider upgrading it, but we also want to... another Noxious... There's Skewer, the card I was trying to get like all game for the last 2 games. We never got it. I took another Noxious Fumes, which is like... I know it could be like ill-advised, but I'm kind of doing it in the hopes that maybe something like this happens. You make Noxious Fumes free. I'm going to go for Prepared. To draw the free Noxious Fumes, I'm going to discard a normal defend. I'm going to prepare the free Noxious Fumes. Strike the guy in the back. I'm going to block 1 time. Block a 2nd time for fun in the turn. So the bird will not hurt us at all. And the poison will slowly start stacking. Slowly. So what do we want to upgrade if we look at our cards? We probably want to upgrade Catalyst at some point and Flechette at some point. Those are the 2 cards we're really looking to get upgrading. Bouncing Flask must not hit the front guy too much, please. Back guy a little bit more, that's nice. Let's get rid of one of the strike cards. Let's go for While I have Plans. Let's go for strike. I should have probably just defended there, but whatever. The reason I'm not attacking the bird is because the bird will die to poison, guaranteed. And I don't think he's gonna the bird will get a lot of attacks in before he dies to poison either. So I think we can kind of just rely on that to do the job for us. With the amount of, I will definitely adrenaline here, 100%. I will also then leg sweep here, definitely. I will neutralize here, 100%. I will strike here, that's good. I will backflip. I will strike you. I will survivor, get rid of the Fang card. In turn, choose to keep nothing. This will get Ethel. So we will take no damage here. And the bird is dead next turn. So we don't have to worry about the bird anymore. Now we can just focus on the chosen one. With the 1 Catalyst, we should be Gucci. There's our Catalyst and Flechette. We got no blocks though, which is a little bit scary. So we're going to tank 14 damage here because we got no block cards. But that's actually good because of Orichalcum. So we're actually only going to tank, what's it, 8 here. That's a little bit better. So the Chosen's dead next turn. I wish we got the... Holy crap, look at that shit. I wish we had got the... Catalyst like 1 or 2 turns earlier. We might have got out of here without taking any damage. I don't know for sure. It's hard to tell, but I think we could have squeezed out a victory. I'm gonna discard the weak potion and pick up 5 potion, even though it doesn't matter. Bouncing Flask plus 2 Bouncing Flasks plus could be huge. So we'd wanted to upgrade here, but we're gonna have to heal if we want to take on a boss. So I wouldn't mind the champ. The Bronze Ultimatum Rexus champ will be fine. Of course, it will be the Bronze Automaton then, but we knew that already. So I think what you do is you obviously go like this, you go like this, you go like this, and you end your turn. So we're gonna slowly whittle down his resistances, as one says, and get that poison climbing as fast as possible. So there's another resistance down. So we're gonna adrenaline here. Noxious Fumes here, of course. Probably set up Catalyst. Go for a draw card. Let's get rid of this. Go for a draw card. Get rid of this. Go Bouncing Floss. There we go. We got rid of all these poison things, and that's really good. And we didn't really lose much. We're gonna lose a little bit of HP, but that's kind of like all we lost. They're gonna steal 2 cards from me, but what they're gonna steal? Bouncing Floss, Flechettes, and Bouncing Floss, I assume. Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually 100% fine with that. Dun, 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 dun. I really don't mind that too much. I mean, it's not the greatest, don't get me wrong, but I kind of just don't mind. I'm gonna choose to weaken the guys. Actually got a little bit of HP here because I'm a little bit worried. Just a little bit worried, not entirely worried, but a little worried. We're not taking any damage this turn. He's gonna buff. We do know there's a Hyper Beam coming, so we need to prepare ourselves for that. We want leg sweep for that Hyper Beam turn, if possible. Thing is, when we kill this guy, we're gonna get our fucking 20 income damage. It's a little bit more than I like, so I'm gonna choose to start with a backflip here. Go for prepared. We got a strike. Let's get rid of the strike. I probably want to defend. Defend. Probably 4 defends here. Let poison do its thing. This guy's dead next turn. We could have killed him now, but I guess it doesn't matter. He's dead next turn, guaranteed. And he's dead the turn after that, guaranteed. So we're only going to take like 14 damage here, which I'm fine with. Just need to worry about Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam is the only thing that wrecks us right now. So we should probably consider getting a weak applied to this man over here. And we should probably strike this man over here. So that's dead. Now we can start focusing on the Ultimatum. There's Catalyst for us. It's not a bad turn to use it. It's not ideal right now, but I'm going to use it. It's fine. Snicker, of course, made a little bit better than it would have been. I'm going to keep Survivor. It's fine. We pretty much won this fight already. Guaranteed. Guaranteed won this fight. I have zero doubt in my mind that we win this fight. So we have a Hyper Beam coming in, which is a little bit bad, but we did keep a Survivor for that, so it's okay. There's 2 Bouncing Floss. So let's set up a Bouncing Floss. Let's neutralize them. So he does slightly less damage. Let's defend here. Let's flashets for fun, I guess. Defend and Bouncing Floss. Just face it, dude. You're absolutely getting destroyed. We're not dead, but he's pretty much dead in 2 turns. So he's going to be confused the next turn. We're going to take no damage, and we'll kill him. So the Bronze Ultimatum is strong. Don't get me wrong, but he's kind of balanced strong. The fact that he gets stunned after his own turn balances him, where other enemies just don't. AKA the Time Lord, which I still now... he was never scared of, and now I'm tremendously scared of. So... But we're not doing nearly enough damage to kill a Time Lord, just FYI. If we come up against a Time Lord, we are going to get wrecked. I'm just saying. Fact of the matter is we're going to lose. Should have probably kept the 0 defend. It's a good habit to get used to. But the Bronze Ornaments. Then that's going to be the end of this episode. We are doing okay, I think. Envenom, no burst. Yes, sweet. Okay, on card reward screens, choose from 4 cards. Valve Choker gives me energy, but only play 6 cards. That's actually fine. We kind of never really play more than 6 cards. I'm actually completely fine with it. I'm going to take Valve Choker, and that's going to give us 5 energy to play around with on the beginning of every turn. We only get to play 6 cards, so it kind of defeats the purpose of having that much energy, but it's fine. We'll work on that. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed that, please hit the like button. It helps out a bunch. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already, so you can be updated as soon as new episodes are released. New episodes of Slay the Spire are going to be released once daily from now on my channel, and I hope you have all been enjoying. I was releasing it 2 times a day to catch up a little bit on the backlog, and I feel like we have, and I feel like 1 Slay the Spire video per day is more than sufficient at the moment. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. I'll see you all in the next one.